Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Pause Podcast, the weekly podcast where we hit pause on whatever video games we're playing, whatever movies or TV shows we're watching, or whatever music we're listening to.
We all pause it and listen to you. No.
To discuss it with our friends. It's been weekly. It has been weekly so far. I can't promise it will remain that way.
Sorry, I was just watching Home and Away on my phone. I'm just going to pause that.
What?
I don't
understand.
I don't know why it's
gesture.
called the Paused Podcast.
Because
and you said we pause our favourite shows, so I paused Home and Away.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Well, I suppose technically we let it run out to the end, where it stops, and then we discuss it. Like, we're not really.
Well, it's not stopped, is it?
I suppose it harks back.
At 7 o'clock tonight.
We can pause it, and it's like, oh my god, it's awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
And then you go back to it, and then we discuss.
It's like in English class when you're watching a film and your teacher pauses it. And like, so, students.
That's kind of annoying.
But that would be different.
I'm trying to get out of this.
That would be if we were like watching a video, like say we did a reactions video to Miley Cyrus, or no, to the new Anaconda music video.
Anaconda don't. Damn it, Kajal.
Oh my god. I've not done the introduction yet, but that's a perfect segue. Damn it.
What?
My topic is Nicki Minaj.
Anaconda don't.
But I've not done the intros yet.
Intros, but
okay, we're just gonna. I think we've
reverse.
carried that segue on.
In 50,
go double back.
in 50 podcasts or so, we'll get the intro down pat and segues and everything.
We got a little carried away talking. That's fine.
Yes.
Eventually, you guys will stop critiquing the name of the podcast.
Yes.
Well,
Over on the far side of the podcast, Cal and Bob Barry.
Who's also known as Jessie, because Jessie's the guest.
What?
Wait,
My name is not Jessie. What?
And in the middle, our special guest, Jess In Boots herself, Jessie Singleton.
Yay!
Lars got,
Thanks, guys.
a lot more feminine.
All my viewers
just
out
a little
there.
more.
How excited are you to be here?
I'm very
So excited.
I'm so flipping excited. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, cool. How's the YouTube going? You're sort of new to the YouTubing landscape.
Yeah, I'm very new. I've only got 2 videos up at the moment, but I've got about 500 views on my first one.
Exciting!
Whoa.
That's more than we've gotten only in our videos.
Yeah, we suck.
So hopefully my viewers will start looking at you guys and stuff, and we'll share them.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be on my channel.
Well, that's the idea. Like,
Yeah.
we
So
all
please come and
go
check it
to the
out.
same school. We all know each other. We're all friends, and we're like, hey, we all interested in the same stuff. Let's do it together.
And that's what it's good is that also now next week when we do a podcast, there's my YouTube friend Taya, who's going to be on this podcast.
Yeah.
So look
Spoilers.
out for that.
God.
But then she was in a video that I'm editing at the moment, which should be up in the next couple of days. And also Lars, who is on this normally, is on my other video that's going up in the next couple of days.
There you go.
So much exciting.
We're all just getting in amongst it. Networking.
Party hard.
And just, there's like connections and links everywhere. How you going, Bob? How you been?
Going well.
Yeah?
Well. Why was I not on the last podcast again?
Because we only have 3 microphones, and Harris wanted to come on, and I messaged you guys, and Lars was the first to respond. So that
Didn't he just do a kissy face?
He did, but that meant
That's
yes.
still-
That meant yes. I
He always does a
deciphered the
kissy
message.
face. What?
Fine, I'll do that next time. What?
That's so inappropriate.
supposed
No,
to
I'm
mean.
kidding. I don't know.
Do we need to explain that you're Lars's girlfriend, and that's why?
No.
They're dating.
Already done. Already done.
It's not done because I'm never on it. But whenever you see
What's that
Lars
supposed
checking
to
his
mean?
phone in the other podcast,
Yes.
it's normally me.
We should so get Lars on the phone.
We should call Lars mid-podcast. He's not at work anymore, is he?
No,
Yep,
He's
call
done.
him. What? Why mine?
because I don't have that much credit.
We're gonna call Lars right now.
Yeah.
Talk about things while I'm talking.
Is putting it on speakerphone good?
Yeah, that should be
Is that
fine.
better?
No, that'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll work fine.
Okay, put on private number. Put on private. Please, can I do it?
Fine.
Because I'm gonna do a prank call. Okay, you ready?
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
We're having a live prank call on the podcast. Everyone, get excited.
This is a good topic because it's kind of like pop
You've
culture.
just come in here and just thrown all the windows out the rules. Do whatever Jessie wants, Day.
I don't know.
Not even
I don't
going
know.
the way.
She's
We're
overstepping
not
the
doing the
special guest
format.
boundaries, I think.
No.
It's
actually,
all ruined.
It's like I'm a sister because I just come in and I just make myself at home. You should be grateful.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, Jessie.
Guys!
Get Lars on the phone.
Okay. How do I make
You
it
going?
private?
I don't know.
Exit.
You trying to make the...
How
I
do you
don't,
make
I don't
it
know how you
private?
make the number
What?
private. I've never prank called anyone before. This is new for me.
We're
This is
good
exciting.
people. No one prank call us.
Keypad.
You probably have to change it in your settings, don't you?
I don't know how to do it. No, I thought you could.
See, this is when we live stream the podcast. It'd be so much easier.
Yeah,
so
I
we
know.
can just say, tweet us the answer.
Yes, exactly.
Da, 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 da,
And
da,
then
da,
Lars tells us, and then we're screwed.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Cal.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Jessie?
Terrible! That was so perfect. Hey Lars, it's Ewan. You're live on the Pause podcast. How are you?
Yes, I knew I was.
You
I
have
saw
been
right through it.
randomly selected and sorted out amongst the thousands of tweets we've been getting in, and we decided that you were just randomly selected
Hundreds of
to
thousands of
call
tweets.
out.
Yeah,
and
it's not even
prank
right.
Congratulations, you won our competition.
Congratulations. You won
Yay!
meeting
Party
Jessie
poppers.
Singleton on the Boys podcast. Hi, we should.
Tunnel?
No.
You get to go on a date with
But
Jessie
You
Singleton.
get to go on a date with me. Where would you like to go? To Games World? To your house? Oh. Beep, beep, beep. The caller you have called is not connected. The number you have called is unavailable. Please leave a message at the tone.
Oh gosh.
I would like to go to
She's more fun than Lars.
Strawberry Fields.
I am more fun than Lars.
Isn't that Central Park?
Central
It's
Perk.
kind of a fair way. It's kind of a pretty big date, Lars.
I said Strawberry
He is pretty.
Oh. Isn't
I was gonna say something and I shouldn't have.
okay. Well, I'm glad you drew the line somewhere, I guess.
I was just gonna joke, and then I thought it was actually had really bad connotations with it, so I didn't say it.
Okay. See you, Lars. Have a good one.
Because
Bye, Lars.
It was an honor.
We've got to move along with the rest of the show now.
Because he said that's a really big date, and I said
We can hear all of this.
Yep. Whispering does not work.
I was joking.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what you said.
You didn't hear any of that? Oh, poo.
I
Okay.
heard you whispering,
I'm
but
sorry,
I missed
Lars.
out on the crucial word.
Toodaloo. Ciao. Love you. Bye.
Oh, Bob, what does this podcast come to?
Yep.
Who said
Stop
he was
blowing
this?
kisses.
Is this my idea? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Sorry for that interruption. He's a
Right.
bit annoying like that. Don't know why he called me during the podcast.
On with the show.
All right, Nicki Minaj.
So we're back to Nicki Minaj. We're back to that amazing segue.
Don't. That's all I'm gonna be
none
doing.
unless you got buns.
I
hon.
take it we've all seen the
I
music
haven't.
video.
I
watched
haven't.
I watched
You
the
guys
first
haven't
fi-
seen the music video?
No.
I watched
Are you
the
kidding
first
me?
5 seconds.
No,
and
I'm-
then I was
I'm
like,
keeping
I
away
can't-
from it.
I can't do it anymore, so I turned it off.
Yeah. So I just warn you, just be careful touching the table because it gets really sensitive. So it picks up all
Kaldra
those
ruined it for
vibrations.
me.
Exactly like that.
Because she just keeps on talking about it.
Ruined the music video?
I don't want to watch it because. Nah.
I don't know. Do you want to pull it up on your phone or like how do you? I feel like you sort of need to see it.
Copyrights?
I feel like
Or-
that's
or I
almost
could-
Copyrights?
pornography.
Oh no, we don't.
Ewan,
We
I
don't need to
wouldn't
show it, but
really-
like you can just like watch it quietly to yourself.
Yeah, but
Okay, I do have to say, if you're watching this video, you do need to watch it quietly and just to yourself.
I'll watch it
'cause
without sound, and you'll
Um,
see my facial reactions.
I
That-
really,
yeah, just do
I
that
feel
quietly there.
like this should not be encouraged. I
No,
feel like
I want to make it known. I am
there's too
not
many
encouraging
buns
this.
in the oven on the
Yes.
TV.
Yeah. So you've not seen the music video?
I've seen the start,
Okay, and then you just
I've
gave up.
heard the controversies, and I just said I don't need to waste my time looking at
Yeah.
chunks of fat on a TV.
It was probably the most awkward
really
4 to 5 minutes of my life.
You know,
Is it
the
just
most
like-
Just
awkward-
sitting there. by
Is
the
it
myself.
thing
PG
and I
porn?
think about this.
It's not PG. No.
no.
So it's M porn.
Um,
MA
Yeah.
porn.
It's like
Watch-
it's like
watch-
guys.
watch
they're
like-
wearing
Watchmen?
stuff, but barely.
it's
Have you ever
like-
seen Watchmen?
No.
That
it's,
really
it's on the list.
weird
I was
scene?
always, I
No.
was,
No,
listen,
sorry.
listen,
Massive sex scene in
Sorry,
it.
Jesse.
guys.
You've
just
got to
heard
wait your
rambling.
turn, Jesse. This is what happens on the
No,
podcast.
you were talking over each other.
It's
so-
ready.
Look, she's been too used to her own YouTube channel for too long.
Yeah. So turn the sound off.
It is off. I'm watching it now.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I don't know if I want to watch this.
Yeah, I don't know
But
if you
see,
do
I was,
either.
I was brought up not thinking that.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, go on.
I was. You gotta wait your turn, Ewan. No, I was brought up thinking that girls that wore.
Aha,
white
there's a
shorts-
snake there, and then, yep.
You have to talk. Oh my goodness, I give up. I'm not talking.
Well, that's the no. Oh, come
I
on,
refuse.
come on.
Cone of silence.
Go on, go on. No,
I was
please.
saying I was
Get
brought
smart.
up.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking. Okay,
I'm
I
sorry,
give up.
Jesse.
Smart.
No, I give up. It's your turn.
Yeah. So obviously,
Stubborn.
it has incurred a lot of controversy. That's
Okay.
what Lars calls it, like
Okay,
every
watching
podcast.
without sound is kind of worse.
Yes, it maybe.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. I mean,
Why did you
long
sit through
story
it? What were
short,
you
it's softcore porn. That's what it is. I mean, there's
What's
no
the difference
denying it.
between soft? Well, what's the middle between soft and hardcore porn?
I don't.
Moderately soft.
Moderate.
Fuzzy
I
baby.
feel like
I don't know.
gonna be
But-
really controversial.
What is it?
topic to
What is
be
it like
on
when you
your-
get corn flour and you mix up with water and it makes that thing that's not quite a solid
the
but not quite a
screwy-
liquid?
No,
Yeah.
When
What do
you
you?
hit it goes hard.
Yeah. What's that stuff?
That's cool.
Whatever that is.
A lol squid.
That's this. What?
A lol squid. I don't know. It's from SpongeBob.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different.
She just. I get cross about
It's
this,
just so
and
crass.
this
Please
is
go on,
only-
please. This is what-
only
this-
my opinion, and feel free to think whatever. I don't really mind, but I just feel like women fought for rights so freaking hard, and now all we do is rub it in everybody's faces that we're just objects. And she can't. She can rap. She can't sing.
Yeah.
So she's selling it, and I don't think it's probably not even just her idea. I think it's producers and people that are trying
Yeah.
to sell
Yeah.
it.
Of course.
I
It's like
mean-
some sleazy ass guy in Hollywood or whatever it is. Yeah.
But the thing is that people then encourage that. You've got the boys who boys are visual. Boys
Yeah.
will find that and they will sell that.
It's the most watched Vivo video like ever.
It's
and
crazy.
it was within like 24 hours.
and that
It
was
just
like
boom.
almost Wrecking Ball with
Yeah,
Miley.
Really?
I don't know how many views has it got now on YouTube.
92 million.
92 million.
See, that
Oh my god.
blows my mind.
Yeah.
And the fact that people will say, "Oh, but it's just a music
Oh, you
video."
mean most in a
It's
day?
like,
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because
What are you thinking? Ooh, this is Vivo. I don't know about YouTube.
no, for Viva.
I
No,
can't
it's most.
think-
It's probably most in the day.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
it just makes me
Statistics.
really, really sad.
Well, this is why I brought it up. Because
Yeah.
you're obviously a girl.
yeah.
And I feel like guys and girls probably react to this in
Different ways.
ways.
But also, and this is not going to be disrespectful because people, they really do. So I know lots of girls that would say, "Oh no, it's fine, it's fun, it's music,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the kind of music we listen to nowadays." So
I don't know why.
it's not.
Yeah.
And that's just my thing. Is that I guess because I'm a
This is
musician
porn.
too.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
It definitely is. Are you
Look
up
at
to
that,
the gym
that's-
part?
that's
which
disgusting.
part are you up to?
It's the cooking.
The banana part.
right. With the whipped cream.
Yeah, that
and
was
it's
just what.
Yeah, it's shocking. Shocking.
But it's
Definitely
to
not
sell,
safe for work.
and they call it music when they're just giving an excuse for more people to allow watching porn without.
Okay, now
watching
she's doing a.
porn
Yeah.
as
Now
label.
she's
I know.
doing a.
So something that people would do in secret, or people, it's still, even though it's a lot of taboo kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
you would say the statistics are sadly that a lot of men and even a lot of women
Yeah.
do watch it, but it's not something you go around, "Oh, hey, did you see that latest update on X videos or something?"
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, "Hey, did you see Anaconda?" And it passes on
Yeah.
this soft porn that people are okay with saying it because technically it's not porn.
So do you reckon they're trying to go out and almost trying to get to that boundary between what's a music video and what's porn, just to create that, to like try and make it that it's something you go and actively seek watching, but something you can still discuss with your friends? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
I feel like it's a bit of both. I feel that a lot of celebrities, just like when Miley Cyrus did her VMAs last year,
yeah,
that was
Oh,
to
God,
build
yep.
controversy and be remembered, right? That's
Yeah.
what she said.
yeah.
And this in itself, they would have known that controversy would spark.
I love the record
Yeah,
name.
of course.
Young Money / Cash Money Records.
Yeah, yeah. Sad, isn't
Amen,
it?
brother. That explains everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But that, yeah,
Dollar,
so
dollar, dollar,
Well,
dollars.
it's all to
I
build
sort of-
controversy
Exactly.
and that kind of thing. But it also, what I fear is that at some point, whether it be in the next 10 years, I think it might start happening. Is that line's gonna become fuzzy, and the porn industry may become bigger, or it will decease because everything will be free and it'll merge. So you just get to this point where there's no hidden stuff anymore, and that makes me sad because I'm a traditional romantic. You kind of go like, I don't know,
Paying attention, Lars?
No, he knows this because, like, I love the typical dates and you go.
Oh,
really
innocence is
romantic
back.
and-
Yeah.
Sesame Street. Oh.
That's an interesting transition you made there,
Yeah.
Bob.
But like, all that no.
Why are you
What?
watching Sesame
Why
Street?
are you-
I'm trying to get that
Street.
out of my head.
Yeah, because watching Elmo on a
Elmo!
tricycle is gonna help that.
Imagine putting
Can we just sit here and watch
Anaconda
Sesame Street?
back to.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. So,
So-
back on to what we were talking about. I instantly sort of drew that parallel between Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian, who of course
Yeah.
became famous because of a
Porn.
leaked sex tape, and now like she's got perfume lines and God knows
It's almost
what.
as if they're
A
being,
video game.
They're being congratulated
Yeah.
for promoting stuff that I believe shouldn't be normal. Shouldn't be
Yeah.
the norm.
Yeah.
I still believe, and this is old school because nowadays who knows what's okay. But I still like to think that, you know, some things need to be saved for special people. Like
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean sex after marriage and
Yeah.
not that, but it still means that you're not going to show, like, soon what happens if the world walks around naked? And people, you just see people having sex over
Well,
there and people having sex over there, and it's
the
all
first-
just normal.
The question
Yeah,
you got to ask
yeah.
yourself
Because
first.
then we'll be living
is
in
delicate at the
porn,
table,
and I
please,
don't
Bob.
want to live in porn. Okay?
There's the caption of the video now.
Their child, well, Kim Kardashian's child, Northwest.
Who
Is that a
cares?
girl or a boy? I don't know.
Who cares?
That
I think it's
that
a boy.
thing, that kid is gonna
I
start
know.
asking questions in a couple
Yeah.
years.
That's the other thing. Is
Yeah.
Why are
that
you
when-
famous, mommy?
Or
She's gonna come right out and say it.
Hey,
She doesn't
hey,
care.
hey! There's always a time where people come and they experiment or they go searching.
Yeah.
What happens if that little boy goes looking and goes, "Oh yeah, wait a second,
I might
that's
just
my
do a
mum."
Google search of my mum.
That's
be interesting.
just-
Never ever do
Whoa,
that.
mum, you've got a Wikipedia page.
Wait, hold on a second, Mum. I
That's what
don't
child
look
locks are there
anything
for.
like you. What? It's like Michael Jackson all over again.
What?
What?
I struggle with that
Come here,
nation.
blanket.
Well, I'm glad you brought up the sort of feminist sort of debate as well.
Yeah, because I'm okay talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I watched a feminist frequency sort of video the other day, and the way that sort of game developers who like portray women in their games.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm not going to
hate-
pretend like
Especially the
all game
Japanese.
developers are males, because there's a large proportion of female
Yeah,
game
yeah,
developers.
of course.
But at the same time, you sort of hope that I don't even know how to phrase this, but you typically associate these representations of women coming from a male perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you see a woman being objectified, you instantly sort of think, who's this sleazebag of a man that's made this representation? But then people like Nicki Minaj, people like Miley Cyrus, people like Kim Kardashian, like women go around making these representations of themselves that look like
Yeah.
that. And surely there is much to blame for the sort of the way that the expectations men have of women, as much as men are for the way they objectify women. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
it's a two-way street.
I
I know, it's a
think-
tricky
I think it's-
subject.
Yeah,
I know.
it's tricky because Callum's dying over there.
I don't know,
hurt my
what did
hand.
you do to your
I don't know
wrist?
what happened.
And I'm not trying to say that that like men and women are equal to blame for the way that
I think it could be for.
I still
but-
think that I still think the way that men behave, there are more men that have a negative attitude towards women than
Yeah.
there are women
I
curating
agree,
a bad
I
representation of
agree.
themselves.
But then you could also say there are men in the porn industry. But the thing is that the
Yeah,
audience,
that's true.
audience of a lot of male pop stars
Yeah.
think that the guy's face is physically attractive, so they focus on making his body, and that. Whereas a girl probably wouldn't go to a Justin Timberlake concert to see him pretty much show his genitals. They would more be
No.
going for his abs and for his face, and so you could almost say that stuff is sexualized
I love that, man.
Yeah.
to sell that.
Yeah, that's
So-
very true.
But sadly, the women's genitals
That man is
are
beautiful.
sexualized because that's exactly what they are.
Jessie's
But rather
genitals.
than
Just shut up, Bob.
I'm not saying like penis, but like are you
Wow.
gonna say Jessie said penis?
Wow. This is a PG podcast.
No, it's not.
Well, we'll be talking about porn and
Wait,
everything.
cross
No, but it's okay. We're not.
Jesse said penis.
Oh my goodness, Bob. Get some maturity up your sleeve.
We're having a serious discussion right
It's
now, Bob.
good. I like it. So
I'm just sitting here.
shush. You can.
Fine, I'll sit in timeout.
Okay.
You bring like a level of authority to this podcast. I love it.
I can't remember what.
I missed Lars.
You guys
Wait,
probably.
He was the voice of reason.
You were talking about like male representations.
You
of,
guys will never
like, how
want
they...
me back.
I want you back. I want you
Um,
back next week with Taylor.
Yay! Okay.
And I'm gone.
So.
Bob.
So.
Come back to us, Bob.
Yeah. So just like that, unfortunately, women are sexualized, and it is their stuff that would, in the olden days, and people still would hope is kept as something that is precious and
Yeah.
something that means something. But I feel like there's also the people on Tumblr who say men have nipples and they're allowed to walk around shirtless.
It's true.
Why?
I've got. Do you have nipples, right? Yeah.
I was about to
Yeah,
say Jesse
that's the
said
most.
nipples, but
That's the most.
Jesus. I love how he turns around for that. What are you doing? They can't see you on the camera.
I don't know. I'm very tired today.
What's with the hood, man?
It's.
She put it on.
I put it on.
Oh, did you? Okay.
But so there are also women fighting for equalness in that we should be allowed to walk around with our tops off. So you go,
Yeah.
well, okay, so what do? We can't satisfy everyone. So
Yeah.
it is it's very tricky to decide on who is the cause of what, because there are people fighting for every single view possible.
Yeah. But I mean, it's showing more than ever though that sex sells, and like, and you brought up
it's all
like
about
Justin
money.
Timberlake before, and you
Or-
look at
or
like
funny
One
Asian
Direction
people.
or people like
Yeah.
that. Like,
But the thing is, they
Regardless
would
of
never
your-
have
Gangnam
to
Style.
release a sex tape to
No.
get the money and to be congratulated. They don't even need to be able to sing, because
Right.
if you watch
So do
Louis'
you reckon-
audition, he cannot sing.
yeah. So
Etc.,
do you
etc.
reckon there's for a male, like say a male pop star to become famous, it's more reliant on just their appearance, whereas a female typically has to
But
like
also,
be a bit
like-
more revealing than that, or
I think to a degree, I think women still like personality and like cheekiness, and so it's not just look. Like,
Right,
if
yeah.
they were look and they were just really serious, of course you're not gonna. But if there's almost an element of it's personality and the kind of personality they portray. But I'd say it's still a bit visual, but it's not entirely to do with that, and it's never really sexual.
well, I think
Whereas the opposite for men.
I probably yeah. I mean,
unfortunately.
I like to think that I don't represent the sort of archetypal male. I think I'm a little bit above that. But
Wow, represent the
You're
archetypal male
very
right
well,
there.
like,
respectful
you know,
No,
man.
kidding.
I didn't like watch Nicki Minaj's video and
Do something.
do something.
Yeah.
I was
we
disgusted.
are
like,
respectful
this is-
men.
Are you kidding me?
But see that
seriously?
A little more
but
than me.
then I think there's
Stop
either
there, Bob.
there's either two ways that it can go, and in my own
Sorry, Bob's just grossed me out. Go on.
what I'm surrounded by idiots. Okay.
Sorry, before Bob rudely interrupted you, you were saying.
Fine, I'll go back in my
I
corner.
can't
No,
remember
Bob,
what.
stop kicking the table.
I'm sorry.
Just making the mics
Stop
just
being so
go all
emotional.
haywire.
Your mood swings.
I need to get a better table. Maybe this
to-
week.
You need
Maybe.
a
to get better
table.
friends.
Yeah, I
This
need.
is
This
not
is
a table.
This, if you don't realize what we've got here, Jesse, this is a keyboard stand with a bookcase shelf across
I
the top of it.
realised.
Yeah, and I put rubber bands around here to try and stop it moving. But
Hmm.
yeah, if
That
you
didn't
actually
stop Bob.
no,
No. What I was saying is there are two ways that things can go, in that we can either, porn can become more and more, not more and more, less and less taboo and more normal and open.
60% of the internet.
Is it?
Yep.
It makes me really sad.
How did you not know that?
I didn't. I'm just not in that area. I'm not I'm a girl. I don't. Well, no, actually, that's very sexist. No, I'm just not the kind of person that looks up that kind of stuff all the time.
Why are you in... What?
Sorry, what were we discussing right now?
He was saying
still
60% of the internet is porn, and he's like, as if you didn't know that.
60%.
Around about that, yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, that makes me really
Don't quote me
sad.
on that.
Because
So,
I know it's the most like Google searched term like every year ever.
And
You know, a kid at our school got suspended
Yeah.
in year 8 just the other day
Mm-hmm.
because he went onto his friend's school computer, typed in some sort of very explicit kind of stuff,
Yeah.
searched it up, went back, and the kid turned on his computer. The teacher saw it, and he was amongst a pile of a year 7 class. And they all saw it, and like all the teachers came and they just cracked it. And I was talking to him. I was like, "What did you look up?" And he's like, "Oh, you know." And Miss Cooper was like, "Use your imagination, Jessie." And I was like, "Boobies." But it was it's becoming a bigger thing, and I didn't know that. I only found out this year how big it was because I was just
Wait, how
oblivious.
big what? Sorry.
read through this, Ewan.
How
Don't read it out loud.
how much of this I
It's
almost
stats.
call it I would almost call it a silent killer, only because it's very degrading for I would almost call it sex trafficking. That's kind of what it is. They're getting paid
I'll read another time.
to have sex.
Yes.
And then can you just picture watching two people make love? It makes me really sad. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. I want my own.
It's not
little
always
life.
just two people.
Like, okay, Callum. Okay. Well,
Oh gosh.
the more the merrier. No, that doesn't prove my point at all. I don't know what I was saying, but like, either it can keep
I don't have a
getting
dirty mind.
more normal,
Yeah.
start taking up more of the internet, and it's at the moment I would say it's like a silent killer because it's so big, but nobody talks about it.
What do you mean a silent killer though? Like who is
As
it
in-
affecting?
Well, this is my opinion here.
Go for it. You're allowed to sprout your
But
opinion.
I've had a lot of chats about this. Like, I've spoken it with Lars about it, and that just stuff that sounds really odd. But no, just like discussing.
Yeah.
You know,
You
our
talk
own
a lot,
opinions. Yeah,
naturally.
everywhere. I talk with everybody.
Yeah,
Not about
yeah.
porn all the time. Hi, do you like porn?
My name's Jessie.
My name's Porn. Oh, sorry.
I always get that confused.
Yeah, it's just so much a part of me now. Wait, what? Sorry.
Name of the episode.
I'm gonna have to
what
bleep
did
that
you
out. You
say?
shouldn't really say people's names like
Yeah,
that.
I shouldn't.
Oh, come on.
What? We had both
I'm not
things.
reading that.
Aww. Sesame
What?
Street.
Sorry, go on. Just ignore him.
Okay,
I don't know
so
where
what
his
was your
mind's going.
question? Why is it a silent killer?
Yeah, why is it a
about-
silent killer?
I think it is a tough topic because I feel like I will get a lot of different opinions on it, and that's what it is. But so some people use it for so some people use it when they're together with somebody else, and
Right.
they use it as a stimulus to probably I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that.
And then it just makes me really sad to think, like, okay, this is gonna get almost in a way, like people.
I think we're beyond that.
Okay.
I think we can agree we're
So
beyond
there's also the argument about masturbation, and
that. Wait, what? Sorry?
isn't it called masturbate?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Masturbation.
What did you
I
think
thought
she said?
I thought you said muster.
Masturbation.
Like
I
with
used
with
to
a
think
U.
that's how it's
Masturbation.
Oh, really?
called. Masturbation.
I
yeah.
used to think breaststroke
masturbate
was called. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I used to think breaststroke
was
breath.
masturbation.
No.
I'm gonna go to the pool and do
masturbating.
breaststroke. I'm gonna train my breaststroke.
I used to think it was called breathstroke. Like that
Oh.
makes so much more sense, right? Yeah, it does. You're taking,
Yeah, because they always.
you're breathing like between each stroke,
Yeah.
and then someone's like,
Yeah.
"No, it's called breaststroke."
That's like that
I'm
blonde
like,
joke about
makes no
they
sense.
did a blonde entered a breaststroke race, and then at the end she came last, and she's like, they all cheated, they used their arms, and then it's like ha ha ha.
Ha. Blonde jokes.
Okay, so yes, people do a variety of things
Yeah,
with
and
porn,
with
but
that-
why is it a silent killer?
With that, I think so. There's a thing about whether masturbation by itself is a natural thing.
Uh-huh.
Are we running out of a lot of time?
No,
Or are you just getting
we've
awkward?
spent about 35 minutes discussing this.
I think that's okay.
That's
35
fine, go
minutes
for it.
discussing porn.
No, but it's good. It's healthy. It sparks people's brains to think. But so and I would say, you know what, that is natural. It is something that you can do without porn. I think the thing that makes me sadder is the fact that people use watching other people do explicit things to assist them in feeling good. And I think it's I used to be very different. I used to feel really like that whole thing was just selfish, plain selfish. Yeah. But I think, you know, some people, it has almost so many different things. I'm getting carried away, but the fact that you don't need porn to do it automatically in my head goes not natural. If it's not necessary, it's not natural. And I like to go back to the bare basics. So just like I wouldn't want to be with this person that I'm totally in love with and then go, hold on a second, can you just press play? Oh wait, the sound's not good. And then start doing it and be like,
right, my headphones, everything's good.
Me. And that other problem I have with it is the after effects that you don't see that it happens. So you have the people that do it so much that they can't reach climax and they can't function properly when they are without it.
Okay.
So there's that
I see
kind
what
of
you're
thing.
saying. Yeah. I suppose that's what it leads to. Like, perhaps it leads to unfair expectations.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And getting back to Nicki Minaj, which is how like we I suppose it's a natural transition.
She's photoshopped. If you see her album cover unphotoshopped, she looks natural. And I think if music videos had naked girls in it, that looked realistic, and the point of the music video was showing the naked person only because it had a good thing behind it, whereas she's doing it to provocative.
I mean, my
lies.
sort of opinion is that so long as every party is a willing participant, there isn't really a problem with it. Yeah, you know, it's like not a very respectable thing to do, but there's nothing wrong with it, so to speak.
But the thing that I think is wrong is that it's the fact that two people are sharing a special moment and you're watching it and you're having sex by yourself watching it. And
wait, hold on. What kind of porn are we talking about here? Are we talking about like the kind of like secret, really recorded sex tape, or like production value stuff?
Production value stuff, all of it.
But aren't they like? Am I not right in thinking that that's like an industry in this? They're like,
but see, I
like
think
movie stars. They get paid to come in and act for a job, and there's like a producer and a director and all that.
But they're naked, and it's for pleasure.
But they're not actually a couple.
What's the aim of porn?
That's the job.
Together.
I know. That's disgusting.
And it's weird when they have like.
It's
weird when they're in a relationship.
It totally is.
It's really weird when they're in a relationship and. They still do porn.
Okay.
What?
So
How's that? No.
The thing
I
is,
suppose like playing
don't date a porn star.
A good video to check out. You know, I think it's Louis Tomlinson.
Never heard of it.
No.
Louis someone.
She's doing
He does all these BBC documentaries, and he's fantastic.
Okay.
And he did 2. He did it for like the Westboro Baptist Church. He did 2 of them.
Is that? Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. And he did it on porn stars, and he did it twice, and he followed up on the people, and there was a married couple that was still in the industry. But there was also a girl who was in the industry, and her partner was her like assistant, like he helped her get ready and everything. Yeah. And he had his own opinion, and Louis was saying, you know, do you not at all get concerned that, you know, she's doing this? And he said, look, I try to put in my input, but in the end, you know, she makes the decision. And a manager had called her saying, I don't think you should do this video, but there's something sort of like with lots of people, and she wanted to do it. The boyfriend didn't want her to do it at all. He said, no, please don't. The manager said, I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah. And she started a fight saying, yeah, but I want to do it. And I'm the one bringing in the money, and I'm, you know, doing all this stuff for you. You should just go with it. And I think that is really sad because her boyfriend doesn't want her to. So it's not like...
Yeah.
There's so many different...
Yeah.
It's a very
I can't
large
imagine
topic.
it being like a very healthy industry.
Like, can you imagine me you sitting next to me and
Yeah.
say we were dating,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting there and you're like, I can't look at you the same way as you were just on the screen a minute ago. Like, it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I mean, it's not something most people have to worry about, though. And if it is something, like, I feel like you bring that upon yourself. And if that's what you choose to do...
I don't know why.
It's just a shame that, like, the thing with a music video is that it's got much more exposure. Where it's just like...
But that's counted as okay. That's
yeah,
the thing.
but should it be? I suppose that's kind of getting back to the question. Like, Nicki Minaj's music video is something that could be on a YouTube homepage, or it could be on a music video channel
There could
on
be
a Saturday.
7-year-olds viewing it.
Exactly, it's too easy. Like,
I
so
think-
many kids will go on
I
YouTube
reckon
and
they should
they'll
start
see it.
rating videos.
They should.
Like,
They do on YouTube. There
There's a
are
rating.
there
Do
are
they?
rating
Yeah.
systems,
I
and you
know
have to like
that there's,
punch in your date of birth to watch
safety-
it.
Yeah.
But that video didn't have it. I'm
What?
wrong. Didn't it have it?
I don't.
Or
think-
is it
no.
because I've
Mine's
got?
because
Is it,
I can just go on.
oh, maybe okay. Maybe it did have it.
hopefully it
Okay,
does.
hopefully it had it. Yeah.
I'll log out and see
Actually,
if I
because
can
I've
go
been
on.
logged into my account, so it'll automatically pick up my age.
Yeah.
I'll log out and see if I can go on it.
Yeah, okay, try that, yeah. But that's the worry, isn't it? Because, I mean, as we were saying earlier, it walks such a fine line between what should be appropriate from what you usually associate with a music video and then what you associate with something like porn.
And it's like, I think the reason the song is selling is not
Yeah.
because of the actual song.
The song is crap. Like,
I know, but
it's
also,
so bad.
It's Baby
But
Got Back,
still-
pretty much.
but still, there are people,
The
there are
symbolism of the anaconda
there are
and the bananas and the whipped
girls
cream.
at school, girls at school that are going around
log
humming
out on my
that song,
phone?
and like
Yeah.
Callum knows it, and he hadn't even heard the song,
Yeah.
and that even that sentence bothers me because it's like my anaconda doesn't want none unless you've got buns, right?
Yeah,
So
well, that's just
automatically,
playing with-
well,
again,
where
we're
are
talking
my
about the-
buns? Because I'm not a black African woman who's somehow got plastic
Whoa,
surgery to
whoa.
make my
African
butt
American.
really big. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
I
Just,
agree.
I don't know how to log out.
Like,
on my
it all
phone.
goes back to
Automatically
unfair
ex-
expectations.
Yes, yeah,
It does.
and that's my biggest problem with porn.
Yeah.
Is that the first time I heard that
This
guys
isn't
did
even
that,
Jessie's
I
topic.
started crying because I was like, well, I don't think I look like any of them. Like, I'm not that skinny. I'm not. And suddenly I started worrying. And even though I was in a relationship, I was going, well, what if he expects stuff? What if, like,
Yeah,
and that just.
I don't think you have to worry about that with Lars.
Lars is
I
not
know,
like that.
and like it's different. We are Christian, so
Yeah.
there's a whole nother set of values.
Yeah.
And you probably might have picked that up with me talking, but just in my own personal opinion, it makes me concerned. And for someone who suffers from other stuff,
Yeah.
it makes you
Yeah.
very, very anxious.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
very
like,
sad.
As sort of, from my perspective, I'd be totally avoiding the girls that behaved in that way. So for that reason, I am not in any way attracted to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like girls that watch that video and see the fact or like know that
They
men are
think-
attracted to that kind of
they
behavior,
think
they need to
that's
stay away from those kind of men. Like those aren't the kind of people that they should want as
You
a
mean
partner.
perverts?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's what it gets down to. Like these, like that's not a, and as they'll get into a relationship and they'll get into like something that's not grounded on sort of, on a deeply sort of emotional connection,
And then you
and
realize.
that's dangerous for everyone.
Yeah.
Then you
But
realize
see,
you friend zoned
nowadays-
the other one.
Now a lot of
know where I was going with
relationships
that.
nowadays
Yeah,
are very, very self pleasure, and so if you get like, okay, I'm not going to name this person, but I was related to someone who had said, look, I don't see why you would want to have any sort of, why you wanted to save anything for marriage,
Yeah.
any part of it, because how would you know that they were good in bed? And that
Yeah.
in itself made me go,
Yeah.
well, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
You're teaching each other, and I think that is the thing that I loved, was the fact that you would at least share one, even if you did everything up to the exact point of intercourse, that you had something that you could share and go, hey, we actually we did this and we taught each other and we had no clue what to do.
Yeah.
Whereas now there's porn, there's everything. Well, everybody knows what to do. They know 600 different positions, and now 50 Shades of Grey is
I
going
don't
to come
think
out.
there's that many.
And it's like, well, I don't know.
Why did I mention
Yeah,
that?
But
Yeah,
I
I think that's a great way to sum it up.
Yeah.
There is so much more complexity to a relationship,
And
between
even just
yeah,
to sex.
yeah,
Porn limits
That's
sex to nothing to do about relationship. It's very self-centered, pleasure, and physical.
Yeah.
There is no element of emotional connection, which it still leaves.
yeah,
And there is no amount of spiritual connection, even not religious connection, just your own. It's a connection. It is your soul's connecting.
yeah.
Over and out.
Exactly. And ultimately, that's not what her video is showing. Like, it's
Her
just
video
purely the
is
physical. There's
purely
none
for-
of the, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's just sad.
Yeah.
All right, Bob, keep it nice and quiet. What's your topic?
Good on you, Ewan.
Well,
there
I
are
rather
still
like-
good people in this world.
We're trying to talk about topics just beforehand, and I rather like what Jessie said before, and would like to discuss who are our favorite YouTubers.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I did want to sort of, like broaden the scope of the podcast a bit.
Yeah.
good.
Because Bob and myself, all three of us, who isn't a big YouTube fan, and Bob and I listen to a lot of podcasts ourselves.
Yep.
We're going to branch out to
So
beauty
I think
bloggers
we
with
should
me.
include like YouTube as like
Yeah.
part of, yeah.
Tell who we like and
It's
everything.
such an important sort of media source these days that we need to consider it. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I watch
for sure.
YouTube more than I watch TV. I have like
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
3 TV shows that I watch on TV, and then the rest is
yeah.
YouTube.
My routine when I get home from school every day is like bathroom, shower, lunch, and as I'm eating my lunch, I like catch up on my YouTube.
Yep, I
channels.
look at
I
what's
go
came
through my
out.
subscription list
that's
and I just
me.
watch all the ones that sort of interest
That's me,
Yeah.
except add now editing my own videos.
Yeah.
I rewatch my own videos and laugh at myself. Like it's
That's not sad.
I know, but it means it's kind of good because I'm like proud of my channel and it makes me want to like take inspiration from all these other people and do
Yeah.
what I can.
You okay, Bob? It's still recording, right?
Yes, I think.
We're not going to take audio from that camera, so there's no point going over to talk to it.
Hi, me. Yeah, it's recording. It's got a little red.
All right. So, okay, Bob. Why don't you kick things off then? What are some of your favorite YouTube channels?
Well,
and I'll
so
just yay or nay.
Mine, which I've told you
Nay.
about before. There's actually
PewDiePie?
3 in 1, which is Rooster Teeth,
Yep.
which I love them. I love watching the podcast and the videos they do, like the Gauntlet, which is
Yeah.
where they get RTX, which is their own game conference, where they get people from the crowd to go and play games, and they go on this game show where they play against people from Rooster Teeth. Or as the newest season that they had, it was people from Rooster Teeth versus famous YouTubers like iJustine, a lot of people like her,
Yeah.
and Freddie Wong and Greggy
Yeah. Greg Miller was on there.
Greg Miller,
Yeah.
and RTX fans, and they all do this game show together. It was really funny.
Yeah.
They also make Red versus Blue. That's a good show, and Ruby, which is an animation. Looks like an anime, but it's American.
Yeah.
So they do a bit of everything. So really good, and they have off channels like the Let's Play channel, which is what I watch the most with the Achievement Hunters. They're just hilarious when they play games.
Yeah. I mean, you showed me a couple of the clips for
They're
us.
so funny. I
So
love them
funny,
so
yeah.
much, and Gavin Free's my favorite there because he's the English guy and he just fucks up all the time.
I've recently gotten into the Rooster Teeth stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I've listened to their last 2 podcasts, I think. So I listened to 285 just today and 284 yesterday, I think.
Yeah, this has got so many.
And at 284 they had Gavin. He's hilarious.
It's-
so
they-
funny.
they ha-
Just the
On
stupidest
some
stuff he
episodes,
says.
they have Google Gavin.
Yeah.
Because he's so
yeah,
stupid.
You showed me that clip as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other channel is The Know, which is where I get all my gaming news and just where I
Yeah.
get the news from. So,
Yeah. But 284, the podcast I listened to the other day, he introduced this hypothetical question, which I just found hilarious.
Yeah.
Which is, would you accept like $10 million
Oh, he always does
if
this.
it came along with you being like chased by a snail for your entire life? You became immortal and you got $10 million, but there's also this immortal snail that chased you for the rest of your life, and if it caught you, you would die instantly. Would you take it?
I would say
brilliant
no.
That's a
hypothetical.
brilliant question.
But like you
Oh,
can avoid a
but you
snail
can't
pretty easily,
sleep.
but you just gotta be a little bit careful. No, you can
Can
sleep.
you
Snails
kill
are
the
terribly
snail?
slow. You just gotta make sure like you're far enough away.
Oh, so it's like
Anyhow,
following you. You put
this
a wall
this
between
isn't
it.
our podcast to have.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
that,
I know.
that's
It's-
you should
it's
listen
this.
to that.
Watch this.
I think it was episode 284 of the Rooster Teeth podcast. Give it a listen.
God, the funny people.
Yeah.
And,
So what else? What other YouTube
what
channels
else?
do you?
Jack's Films. Do you guys know
Jack's Films. It rings
Jack
a bell.
Douglas? He does Your Grammar Sucks, where he looks at YouTube comments. They send the people send them in by Twitter or whatever, or just YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And it's just bad spelling and grammar, and he just makes fun of them.
All right.
I thought
Cool,
you
that
said
sounds
your
fun.
grandma sucks, and I was like,
Ew.
"Whoa!" I
Every
wonder-
video is just like a montage and go, your grandma sucks. She just does this all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
god. No.
It's like a rap battle.
Yeah, but instead it's your grandma.
He's really funny, and he does like 3 different shows on there. He's got Your Grammar Sucks.
Say
Grammar.
Say
Grammar.
grandma.
See, my grammar sucks.
Grandma.
Your Grammar Sucks.
Oh gosh,
he
that came
has
through really bad.
sorry. Jack Ask.
Jack Ask.
Yeah.
Jack
where he answers
Ask.
questions
Okay.
in a sassy mood.
Okay.
He has PMS, which is oh god.
Premenstrual cycle.
No, he does sketch videos.
Cycle starts with a C.
They're
I
just
should
sketch
know
videos.
this. I'm a woman.
And he also takes off gamers
I don't
and
get
just
PMS.
bags them
Shut up, Callum.
on another one that I forget.
God
damn it!
That was really
Ruin.
funny. No, it stands for pissed at men syndrome.
Pissed at men.
Yes.
Okay.
Got that from the last song.
Yep.
Love you, Miley.
Oh god.
So Jesse, what are some of your favorite YouTube channels? I imagine you watch kind of different YouTube.
You
to
will
what-
have
Yep.
Calvin, I
no
do.
clue on who these people are.
Well, you
Right.
okay. Give us the story
But
behind
I've
them.
recently become in love, and I used to watch her videos, and then I kind of stopped. So my favorite one, she was called Mac Barbie 07.
Uh huh.
She's known as Bethany Motor now. She has like a clothing line, her own perfume. She's
Wow.
just incredible, and I
YouTube
think
jackpot.
I think she's your age.
Damn.
What?
Yeah,
That makes me feel
she's
untalented.
incredible. She's
We
very
should get into
incredible.
makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way. Makeup.
So
Yep.
The
she's-
Bob and Ewan makeup line out tomorrow.
She,
Yes.
she
In
really
all good
inspires
perfume
me.
stores.
She's awesome. But I only
perfume stores.
recently
Smells
got
like us.
on top of Tanya Burr.
That smells pretty bad.
God.
Sorry, we're just
Sorry.
goofing around. You gotta give us time to do this.
I'm a goof too, but I'm a cool goof.
Oh, she went there.
Yeah, no.
Do we not go and fetch some aloe vera from the bathroom?
Yeah.
I hear it's
For
good
that
for
bones.
Mm.
So it's the ice bucket challenge.
Do you want some mister for that bones?
Go on. Sorry, tell us about this
Um,
way talented YouTuber.
but Tanya Burr, I've recently fell in love with. So
Good name.
she
I know her name.
Yeah, because she went and
It's just 'cause it's
studied
Tanya.
makeup and stuff in uni and everything.
Right.
And then her channel got famous, and she is now engaged to Jim Chapman.
Oh
who's
my
her
God.
boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Who's Jim Chapman?
Who is
Oh, I thought you knew who he was, and you were like, "Oh my goodness,
No,
that's
You're just
awesome."
amazing at acting.
He is another YouTuber in his own right. He's more of like a vlogger, like a ask a guy 10 questions or something. He
right, okay.
he's awesome. But he's on her channel and she's on his, and they're the most gorgeous couple. They're from England, and there's
good
all
country.
these
The British.
there's all these British YouTubers that are famous. So like Zoella and Elfie, they're a couple.
Yeah.
And they're awesome too. I love them. And they sometimes go out with Tanya and Jim. And there's also
Aw.
Marcus and Naomi, I think it is.
Yeah.
And they all go out.
Yeah. From
And
what I've heard,
they're
like
all
the
friends with-
YouTube like
You get
communities
really
in
tight.
countries are quite like
Yeah.
closely
And
linked.
then you
And
have
so
like
that's
Felix
why-
and Marzia.
That's why I'm trying to kind of
PewDiePie.
get into
Yeah,
the
Swedish.
YouTube kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then see other YouTubers and try to collab with them and
Yeah.
like
It's just like as we said
Spread your
before, it's
audience.
just so much fun to do. Like
Yeah.
we have like such a good time coming to that your phone sort of ringing through the microphones that
sorry, just 1 second.
yeah.
Lars wants to know if you want to come see Mitch's show Children of Eden with us. We'll either have to
Ooh,
go
I see what
on
you're doing there.
Thursday the 4th or
I think I
Saturday
already
the
said I
6th.
would. I think I told Kieran I would.
Okay.
I watched that
Alright,
last
we'll book
night.
tickets
Very
for you. Alright,
good
sweet.
musical.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's just so much fun to do. And it's just such a great excuse for us to come together and talk about like stuff that we don't get much of a chance to
Yeah.
talk about otherwise.
The thing is
I
that
know.
my mum calls it like when musicians get together and jam.
Yeah.
And they see whether they like them. Like yesterday when Tanya and I, not Tanya, why do I
Taya.
say
Whoa,
Tanya?
you
Because
know
Tanya
Tanya.
Burr, Taya Cartwright, we like properly met yesterday.
Yeah.
And
You
we
so
just clicked. We were like soulmates and it was perfect, but I was so
are you gonna
nervous
do
that
about
we
Lars?
weren't going to get on and we were going
Yeah.
to be stuck making videos together.
But chances are,
We
if
just
you
kind of,
do
like-
the same thing, like
we would
Yeah.
say things at the same time and then be like, whoa, what? And like it was just awesome. She's awesome. Love
She's
you,
cool.
Taya.
We'll learn more about Taya when she's
Next
on next
week.
week's show.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be fun.
Or it might be me just in a wig, but you know.
I love you just rock up with like a blonde wig
wig.
on and your beard. It's
Hi guys. Oh wait, no, it's like fashion chaps. She'll love that.
Try and
Is that
say
your
six.
New Zealand
Fashion
accent?
chaps.
They
and then
cannot
she's
say
like,
6 for
Your
the
New
life.
Zealand.
sex.
Sass.
My brother had a New Zealand prep teacher, and his vowels like were all screwed up. He just wouldn't talk properly.
So they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, just had to do it.
We've got to stay away from the sex. We've been talking about that way too much in
I'm
this
sorry.
podcast.
I feel like I'm really
So-
worried now that viewers will be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm unsubscribing to Jess In Boots because
No.
of her little rant."
No, you didn't have a rant at all. You
I
said
don't know if it
like
was a
properly
good-
intellectual stuff.
Okay,
It sounded good.
please don't hate
I was
me.
listening to it. It sounded
Love
good.
me.
Some of
I
my
also
favorite.
sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did we just bleep that out, Bob?
Yes, please.
Beep, 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 beep.
I need to keep like a timestamp.
Yeah,
for these
please just bleep that out. I really don't want that going.
things. Yeah. You
And
should have
unbleep-
typed it up in your message. Where was I?
You were saying your
about my
favorite YouTubers.
Right. Yeah. So some of them are quite similar to Bob's. Bob and I also have an interest in gaming.
Yes.
PewDiePie?
Why
I
we
follow.
found this.
Yeah, I watch a fair
Yeah.
few of PewDiePie's videos.
I need to
I
catch
don't
up on
know
these
who
I
he
don't
videos.
sort of
is.
follow them religiously,
Yeah.
but
No.
he is a
I
funny
like
guy.
watching them once
He's
in a
funny
while.
guy.
He's really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
So funny.
I'm a huge fan of the Fine Brothers. Do you
Yes,
know them?
I
then-
love
yeah.
honest
Yeah.
trailers. Do you like
Honest Trailers,
Honest
really
Trailers.
good. How It Should Have
Screen
Ended, also
Junkies.
really good. I want to talk about the Fine Brothers a bit more. So the Fine Brothers, they do the kids react and the teens react and the
I love that.
elderly
I love
react
that.
ones.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
YouTubers react.
And YouTubers react. There's a whole bunch of react videos.
That's
They've got like
awesome.
their own react channel now.
That's so good.
It's just hilarious stuff.
Yeah.
And the group of kids and teenagers and elderly people they've got are just such characters themselves.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Like I have so much fun sort of, and like comparing the way I sort of react to these things to how they react
and
to
laugh
them.
at
and,
the reactions. It's like,
yeah,
I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
yeah, it's really interesting. What else? I'm a huge Game Over Greggy fan as well. In fact,
IGN.
he's the inspiration
IGA.
for this. Oh, well, I should say that like Greg,
IGN, please pick us up.
Tim, Nick, and Colin are the inspiration for this
Please.
podcast. They do their own podcast, the Game Over Greggy Show, which I listen to each week, and it's just awesome. And
His
part of the
little
reason
cup
why I
of
really wanted to get
tea
into this.
and drinks it and
They're
watches
from San
YouTube.
Francisco, so they're not British.
I was doing your British accent.
Oh, right, okay.
It's not that posh.
I'm not that British.
Oh, table 16 for grad night. We're booking at 5:30.
Okay, yeah, I need to do that. I'm losing my train of thought today.
You're booking in 27 minutes.
Wait, is Lars only bringing one person?
Alright, it won't sell out. Fine. I don't know.
We'll discuss this later, because...
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, Game of Greggy, awesome. I love like all the content they do. He reviews Oreos. He does.
What?
Are you listening to this?
I am.
He reviews Oreos,
No.
and he's got like a
Oh, you
whole
told me
system
about
for
them,
doing
yeah.
it. So it's called Oreo-ration. Yeah,
Oh, no.
hilarious. He
Well,
reviews-
Lars would love that.
Yeah, Lars would love it.
Does
Yeah.
he watch it?
I don't know actually.
What's
I
it
think
called?
I'll link
What's
to
it called? I'm
Oreo-oration.
Okay. Does he not like?
ATIO.
Does he not like the new
Oration.
recipe?
No, oh my gosh!
Oh,
Don't get
God.
Lars started on the new Oreo
Oh,
recipe.
he brought it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, did he?
He had this whole cry.
Oh my god!
He's just gonna wear...
I was like,
He-
comment,
He's gonna
like,
make a
and
shirt.
He has a
subscribe.
vendetta against Nabisco.
He's gonna make
now.
a shirt. I want the old recipe back.
Does he?
Yeah.
should make
Just
Yeah.
the recipe in caps.
We
The
found at
recipe.
an IGA one packet left.
Yeah,
and
he
it
went.
was
He
just-
told me about it.
Yeah,
He
but
told
then
us.
the lady's
brought
like,
it here,
"Oh,
show
we'll
us."
get some
Lars likes
more."
Oreos.
And then she just moved the chocolate-filled ones to the original ones, so there was no
Damn,
new ones. And
Despicable.
It was really sad. Yeah.
despicable.
Yeah.
What other YouTube channels am I a big fan of? Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah,
We're discussing
that's
that
how
earlier.
I got into computers.
any of these.
Linus Tech Tips. He basically like reviews PC components and
he's Canadian.
Like, builds.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, he is. They
I'd
always
laugh
start.
if it was my dad that ran that channel.
They all start like
old
a
muzzer
really
baby.
sort of bad joke or a
There-
pun or something.
There was a really
So
bad
good.
joke with when
Is
he
this-
was reviewing the Universal Remote.
Yes,
That
yes, and it was like about his wife or something.
Yeah, it was like he was talking about. Oh god.
I can't remember it now, but it was just so inappropriate
We
and
should
bad.
we should link that in the description. That was
What
I'll
funny.
try
was
and find
it?
it. I'll try and find it and link it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the first 5 seconds of the clip is just so hilarious. Oh gosh, yeah. I watched those ones a lot, and obviously, yeah, as you mentioned IGN before, I'm a big IGN
Yep.
fan. That's why I got onto all these.
I
these
love
different
IGA
people.
too.
IGN,
How
not
the locals
That's
like
the
it.
joke.
not the local grosser, the website. And I watch a lot of the stuff they do, and like not just the video game stuff, but yeah, a lot of stuff. It's really good, really good. And Game Scoop as well. That's awesome. Good little podcast that that again IGN does, and Podcast Beyond.
You
I
along
listen to a lot of these
with
things.
your gaming podcast. You
Yeah.
should
I
watch-
listen to a
You
whole
should
lot.
watch
What is this
Jim
podcast?
Chapman, and then you should make a separate YouTube channel for you pretending to be Jim Chapman, but you just being yourself, but doing his style of videos, and then all the girls will fall in love with you, and then you'll become really famous on YouTube.
God knows I need that help.
Yeah.
Were you joking?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're taking me with me.
There's a
I
real
mean,
sad
with
bit.
you. Well.
Wait,
I
wait,
can't
are you
speak.
dating someone?
I'm not. No, Jesse. I'm
Do you
available.
like someone?
No. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting
Set
wide,
up
so I
Ewan.
think of it
This
now.
is the podcast. This is the name of the episode. Please get Ewan a date.
No, we already agreed with the name of the podcast.
What
didn't
was
we?
it?
I can't remember.
We'll be walking
Was it the
around
one that I
in
showed you?
porn or
I
something.
feel like
I don't want to live in porn.
Are we gonna
porn
do-
will
oh,
be everywhere.
I thought it was
I'll
Sesame
go
Street
back.
and
I'll
porn.
go back and
I
find
think
it.
it was.
I thought it was
I
Sesame
made a
Street
comment
and
about it
porn.
at the time. I need to go back and bleep out all these
No, it was
things.
my comment.
Anyway,
It was my comment. That you
yeah, it was. It was your comment.
It
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to live in porn.
Ah, that's it. That's it. Cool.
Sesame Street and porn.
No, that's not going to be the title.
That's what I was saying before, but no.
Go and live your fantasy somewhere else, Bob.
Ew.
Alrighty. And to bring it all to a
I
close,
wonder why he's called
Jesse,
Big Bird.
what's your
Because
topic?
technically, oh, okay. I was like, because technically, I talk too much. I don't have an exact topic, but I was thinking that I should talk about, because you stole my topic.
Didn't you say you had two? I think you said
Yeah, I
you
do.
were like toying up to two.
Smash. Smash is a TV show that only was on for 2 seasons, and then it got cut, so it didn't finish nicely.
Is it just
And
MASH
it's-
with an
It's
S?
called
Smash?
No, it's Smash, and it's like this musical theater epic, so much better than Glee. It's like about
Well, it wouldn't be
a
that hard to be
company.
better than
Yeah,
Glee.
exactly.
It's like it's about a company putting together a show about Marilyn Monroe
Uh-huh. Okay.
called Bombshell, and it's
Okay.
like all the scandal and ruin and all the kind of stuff, and it's got songs, and Catherine McPhee's in it. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And Megan Hilty, I think, and she's incredible. And it's just, I fell in love, and I've watched it, and they cut it, and I just don't think that's okay because so many people loved it.
Okay, sorry. Can you give us the premise of the show again?
Yeah.
So it's about this company. So it's like got the directors and the producers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to write and produce a musical about Marilyn Monroe called Bombshell. And there
Okay,
are 2 girls
right,
auditioning
okay.
for the part of Marilyn, and they keep switching between the 2 because they like them both, but for different reasons.
Right. Okay. And this was like a drama sort of thing. It wasn't like a reality.
No, and it was like
So it's called Scandal, right?
Smash. Says
Smash.
Oh, I thought you said Scandal.
How did you hear scandal out of Smash?
I don't know.
I thought she said mash, and I'm like, isn't that like the
Yeah,
one
no.
on Doctor?
She must have said Scandal somewhere, so I thought
I
it was
did
that.
at some point, but
That's probably why.
but it's like an epic drama. I'm trying to think of a comparison. Stop
Okay.
laughing at me.
I'm not laughing.
You
I'm
are.
smiling.
Okay. You're not allowed to smile in my house.
I have to smile. We're on camera.
It's like an equivalent.
This isn't your house.
It's
Yeah.
like. Damn it. It's like. What's a show that it's like?
Glee.
It's. No, because these are older
So
people.
is it like a musical? Are they like? Do you see the acts that they're doing? As
They sing. Yeah, you see bits of it.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So it's got songs in and everything. They
So
do
what
some
was-
covers and everything.
I'm just struggling to see how this show wasn't cancelled.
It's
Sorry.
it's incredible. It's just everybody would love it.
So it's really well acted, and the story goes
Perfect.
places.
They're all Broadway people. They've been on Broadway. There's
Okay.
also like
who would I know? Isn't it?
okay,
one?
the guy who plays in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
The the snooty guy that's supposed to marry Keira Knightley.
You mean Orlando Bloom?
No, the guy who's supposed.
Oh, right. Like, yeah. They're like the
Jack Davenport.
Yeah, him.
Him. Yeah,
and
that one.
he was a cameraman in Gossip Girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause we watch
he's
Gossip
the
Girl.
director in it, so it's a
All
bit,
the time.
It's
All
a
the
bit,
time.
It's a
True
bit
Blood as
sleazy
well.
and stuff.
Which one of these again?
He's-
Vampire Diaries.
He's a sleazy. He's a sleazy.
Whenever we
director.
interrupt her, she
What's
just
it- what's it-
jabs me in the
I know.
ribs.
What's the difference? What's the difference between Vampire Diaries and True
Who
Blood?
said he was at seat you in the middle?
It's a bit. Oh, I love Gossip Girl.
Oh gosh. Okay. Why do you think that? What do you know why the show was cancelled then? What was happening?
I think there just wasn't enough viewers, but I didn't even know
I don't
it was
understand.
on.
Like they're making a show, so they're trying to make like.
So it's a show
were
within a
there
show.
were there like relationships going
There
on?
were relationships. There
and
was
there
scandal
was-
in between. Like
Right, okay.
one of the writers
Someone died.
was married, but she like loved a guy
Yeah.
who, and there's always
Were
someone
they sort of
who
struggling
was
for
gay.
funding for the
They were-
show?
They were.
Okay. Did
The
the theatre
husband
burn
of the
down?
producer divorced her
Yeah.
and took his money with him. And
Right.
so there was all this kind of, she couldn't afford the show.
Yeah.
And there was all the drugs and alcohol. Then the lead girl slept with the other lead girl's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
After a fight. And
Okay.
like, it's incredible.
I'm sort of
you
like
should all watch
imagining
it.
kind of like, you know, those we have like lawyer dramas like Suits.
Yes.
And we have political dramas like House of Cards and like medieval.
It's like
drama.
it's like
And medieval
like-
dramas
and-
like
yeah, it's
Game
like
of
a
Thrones.
Broadway like theatrical drama.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I
it's
can
not
see how
like,
that'd be
it's not
okay,
like I
maybe.
feel a song coming on, I'm going to sing about my feelings. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of the songs are when they're rehearsing for the show. A lot of the songs are in their musical
Yeah.
called Bombshell.
And is it kind of like gritty or is it like Bold and the Beautiful?
What's gritty?
God, Bold and the
it's
Beautiful.
not
Like,
Bold and the Beautiful.
Are
It
you
is-
seeing
it
like
is their
people like
incredible
sniffing the
acting.
drugs, or you have going,
Oh.
so and so's not here today because she got into some drug trouble, or are you
I
like
think
seeing
it's a
people
bit of both.
overdosing? And
It's
whatever?
not
It's
very
the best of
explicit.
both
It's
worlds.
not very
Not
explicit.
very
Okay.
Shout out to Hannah Montana.
It's just incredible.
I revoked that shout
I
out.
am very, very tired
dare
today.
you both to watch at least 2 episodes of Smash by the next time I see you. So that's this.
We end up watching MASH.
I'm gonna.
We end up watching
I'm-
Scandal. Damn it!
No.
What is this
Scandal.
show? This isn't like
What was the
Richie
show
Promise
that
at all.
Jessie mentioned again? Oh, Scandal? Okay, we'll watch that.
Smash.
What's
Maybe I'll just
Smash.
go onto YouTube and just watch a bunch of Smosh videos.
Should we go Smosh? None of the YouTubers that we watch. Smosh. They're funny.
Sorry, Jesse, I messed this up.
Yeah, it's the best of both
Wait,
worlds.
would you know which network it was running on? Is it Fox?
CNN?
Yeah, I think it was Fox.
CNN.
The 20th
Course
century
it was.
Fox Bumbo.
HBO.
It's got the awesomest songs. I've sung so many of them.
Okay, cool. And you said they did 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
So what? I don't care
Oh,
about
and
spoilers at
also
this point.
the first season, the writer the writer of the show, not the writers, the actors.
yeah, gotcha.
Was apparently
You've got very
really
bad
hard to work with and really quite rude.
Uh-huh.
So she left, and these other 2 people wrote the second
NBC.
season. And some people love the second season, some people hate it. You
Yeah.
know, Hamish from school.
Oh yeah.
He loves the first season,
Ham
hates
dog.
the second. Yeah.
Okay.
Hamey baby. So
Right.
there's a lot of
It really sucks. Like regardless of what show it is, it sucks when shows get cancelled.
especially
regardless,
when
they
you
always have
want a
fan
good
bases.
ending. Like,
Yeah,
how did,
yeah. They should
How
be
did Bold and the
granted time to-
Beautiful get to stay?
Yeah.
It's the most
Because old people have
stupidest
nothing else
show.
to watch.
I feel
But
like
it's
if you
also-
allow, because how TV shows work, right? I'm not sure if you're familiar with this.
I
Is
can't
it-
be with you because you have facial hair. And then it's like,
Final
I'm
shade.
going to go to the hospital because we broke up. And I just feel like there will be nice people there. And then that's all. That's the whole show.
And that is award winning.
And must continue next
You don't have to
week.
get that close to the mic.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Making out with the microphone. Oh gosh.
What did that just sound like
I'm
then?
getting all of this in my ears and it's creeping me out. I feel sorry for the
Mm.
listeners.
Guys, I think I found my berries. Just kidding. I didn't find my berries, but I found this.
She's quoting a vine.
We're stranded on an
Nothing about
island. My berries! It's so funny.
I don't know what's going on right now.
If you can zoom into my face right now, then you'll understand.
And that's been another episode of the Pause to Podcast. Do you have Twitter? We need to link your
I
YouTube
need
channel.
to start doing Twitter. But
You're not on
please-
Twitter?
No. Can you teach me sometime?
Yeah. Bob, are you on Twitter?
No, I don't have Twitter. I used to.
Well, that makes the Twitter handles easy.
I'm on Tumblr.
Oi, you're on. Okay. What's your Tumblr
Well, I
blog?
don't know if I want to tell what my Tumblr is.
Because last time
So
she got a
I'm- no.
boyfriend.
I couldn't
that
care.
way.
I'm gonna make a new Instagram that you can follow.
What's your Instagram?
Well, at the moment,
Oh, you didn't make yet.
it's tricky, but I'm gonna make a Jess In Boots Instagram
Okay.
and
Cool.
a Jess In Boots Tumblr
right,
and a
cool.
Jess In Boots Twitter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mention
So
your
for now,
YouTube channel.
just put in my Facebook page and my YouTube.
Okay. So what's your Facebook page?
Jess In Boots.
Just Jess In Boots. So Jess In Boots on Facebook, Jess In Boots on YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Jess In
Awesome.
Boots on YouTube.
There you
and
go,
Like
easy.
her on Facebook. There.
Yeah. And in the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Ewan_Roxborough. And I'll be sure to give a shout out to Jessie when
I
she's
still
got
don't
her
know what to name my
Twitter and
YouTube channel.
Instagram up and rolling.
And please request what video Ewan and I should do because we've already planned it with Bob.
Yeah.
But I don't know what
You'll
one
have
we
fun.
should do with him.
Yeah. You'll
I
be
feel
seeing
like
me on,
I
Taylor's
saw
and Jessie's channel soon.
I have an idea. I saw a video of man pampering that Zoella did for her friend.
Yeah.
And so you have to she went and
I
washed
want
his hair
that.
and then styled it really, really funnily.
I could go for having
and
my hair
then
washed.
and then she shaved him but gave a funny shaped shave and stuff and then put a face mask and it was hilarious and I think we should do it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I could get behind that.
And I can possibly do you and Lars at the same time if that will give you a bit more manliness.
Okay. I'm getting my makeup done.
Well, now we have to bleep that.
Why? What's wrong with reading that out? I'm not bleeping that one out.
No, okay. Fine.
If you're gonna do it for a YouTube channel, people are gonna see it.
No, but it spoils things.
Spoils things.
Spoiler
They-
alert.
It really does.
They're still gonna have to watch it, see what it looks like.
I know.
Nah,
I'm gonna
see,
be.
you gotta plant the seed.
beautiful.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you again
Thank
next
you.
week. Thanks, Jessie, for our special guest for
That's
coming.
okay.
I feel like I owe you a thanks for that.
That's okay.
And
Join us
hopefully
next time
We'll see you
on
next
Dragon
week.
Yeah.
And Tay will be
And
here.
if you ever want me back again after that,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
always
gonna be
around.
out of control.
We don't want her back.
I'm gonna bring my
We've
own
gotta keep cycling
microphone,
around.
and you'll see me outside, and I'll be like, guys, I'm here for another
Tapping on the window.
podcast.
I've got my own microphone.
got
It'll be
it.
cool.
You can't say no.
Yeah. I keep saying this, but I'm planning to get a bigger table and eventually we'll have a fourth microphone and we'll all
And a
get
bigger
around. It'll be fun.
room, and a white wall.
And yeah. Well, when we get the bigger table, I'm gonna move my desk up so we can spread
that's
out.
cool. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Alrighty. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Adios,
Bye-bye.
amigos.
Bye. Bye. Bye.